Hello students, under circle lesson inside this is our last lecture of circle lesson, and in this lecture we will see the HOTS question, 12th HOTS question, and one more HOTS question, that is from the objectivities remain, that we will see, and then we will start from tomorrow. We will start the next lesson. Okay, so circle lesson question number 12 is prove that any 3 points on a circle, any 3 points on a circle cannot be collinear. Okay, so we have to prove this, and for that what we will do, first we will draw one circle. Okay, now here I had drawn one circle and its center is O. Center is O, and prove that any 3 points on a circle cannot be collinear. So I will take here points A, B, C. So my point A is here, this point B I will take here, and this point I will take C here. So these 3 points are non-collinear. We can see it easily, but we have to prove that these 3 points are there, A, B, C. They are not collinear, means they are not on a straight line. Collinear, the word meaning straight. Collinear means they are on a straight line. So this is the center of the circle. So first of all, given inside I will write here. So I will write given for this. So what is the given? A circle with center O. A circle with center O. Okay. Here now take points A, B, C are on the circle. Points A, B and C are on the circle. Okay, now what we have to prove that I have to prove that this point A, B, C, these A, B, C are non-collinear. Okay, now for that what I will do here, I will do construction at first. So first of all what I will do, I will draw OA, OB and OC. So first of all I will join AB, this AB I will join. Okay, now BC I will join. Okay, then next OA, OB and OC. This is OA, OB, and this point A, this line is the OC. Okay, so that is my construction. So I will write here construction. Now construction inside, we have to write whatever construction that we had done it here. So here I will write draw seg AB, draw seg AB. This is AB. Next seg BC. This is seg BC. Seg OC. this is OC. Then next seg OB and seg OA. So that is my construction. Now from this construction I can prove these 3 points are what? Non-collinear. So proof inside what I have to write here. So the proof. So first of all, we know that these 3 points are there. Point A, B and C. This A, B, C. These 3 points are there. They lie on the circle. They lie on the circle. Okay, and that is given. That is given. Okay, now next step is the therefore this seg OA and OB, OA and OB, seg OA, therefore here seg I have to write seg OA is equal to seg OB. Reason behind it is that radius of the same circle, radii of same circle. So write here reason of same circle. Okay, and afterwards here, and this point O is there. See, if suppose that is the theorem, it was over. If OA is equal to OB, means these two are the same. These two measures is same. Then this point O is there, it lies on the perpendicular. If the OA is equal to OB, and if I will draw the perpendicular which is passing from O and perpendicular for line AB, seg AB, passing from point O, then this point point O, it lies on the perpendicular bisector of a what? This seg AB. Okay, so suppose I will draw here the bisector for this. This is the bisector. If I will draw this, then this point O is there. If OA is equal to OB, then point O lies on the perpendicular bisector of the what? Bisector of that segment is the perpendicular bisector theorem. And according to that theorem, what happens? We have to write, therefore point O is equidistance. This OA is equal to OB because radii of same circle. So here we will write point O. This point O is equidistance from the point O is equidistant from end points of seg AB, from end points of seg AB. Means from A and B, this O is there, it is equidistance, means it lies on equidistance because OA is equals to OB. Okay, now and from this what we, therefore point O, here we have to write point, just now I told you if you draw perpendicular bisector for this, drawn it here with the pencil. Okay, so this point O lies on perpendicular bisector of seg AB. Okay, and here we have to write, it is the first statement and the theorem which we used here, perpendicular bisector theorem. Bisector theorem. Okay, now perpendicular bisector theorem. Now if you see here, same thing we have to use for B. O is equidistance. O, this point O point is there, it is equidistance from B and CA because OB is equal to OC and these are the radii of the same circle. So we have to, we write here also OB is equal to OC. OB equals to seg OB is equal to seg OB is equal to seg OC. Okay, now OB is equal to OC, reason is same, that is radii of same circle, that we wrote it here. radii of same circle. So I will write here radii of same circle. Okay. Next, if OA is equal to OC, and then it also shows that if I will draw the perpendicular bisector for this seg BC, it is passing from point O, and reason behind it is that just now we seen that is the perpendicular bisectors theorem. So that we used it here. So here you have to write same point, that point O, therefore point O is equidistant from end points of seg, which seg we have to use now? BC. Seg BC. Okay. If OB is equal to OC and the OB is equal to AC, then this O is there, it is equidistant from the endpoints of seg BC. Which are the endpoints of seg BC? B and C. So O lies on the perpendicular bisector. Okay. And therefore what we have to write? Lies on perpendicular. Here we had to write, therefore point O lies on perpendicular bisector of seg BC, and that is my second statement. And which theorem I used here? Same, that is perpendicular bisector theorem. So I will write here perpendicular bisector theorem. Okay, now the next point is there. This point O is there. It lies on AB's perpendicular bisector, and it also lies on BC's perpendicular bisector. Okay, so here from 1 we have to write from 1 and 2. What we said that from 1 and 2, point O is the common point O is the common point of the perpendicular bisectors of the perpendicular bisectors of which seg AB and BC, bisectors of seg AB and seg BC. Okay, till that clear? What I said, that this point O is there. If it is equidistant from A and B, then it lies on perpendicular bisector. Same thing, if this point O is there, it is equidistant from B and C, then it is also lies on perpendicular bisector of BC. So O is the common point which is present on perpendicular bisector of AB also and BC also. Now the next point we have to say that therefore perpendicular bisector of seg AB and BC, we have to write here perpendicular bisector of seg AB, perpendicular bisector of seg AB and BC, AB and BC intersect at point O. Okay, and that is my third statement. This is my first statement, that is second statement, and this one is the third statement. So for that what I have to use, I used here radii of same circles are same size and perpendicular bisectors of the any point which is equidistant from the endpoints of a segment, it lies on the perpendicular bisector of that segment. That two theorems I used here. Now what I got it here, this point O is there, it lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB also and BC also. So I wrote it here, perpendicular bisector of seg AB and BC intersect at point O. Okay, till that clear? Now the next point we have to see that. See here. So now what we have to do? This we have proved that perpendicular bisector is there and on it lies. Now what we have to, this same figure we have to use here. So I use here the paper. Now what we have to show that, let us assume that, we will write here, let us assume that this point A, B and C are collinear. We know that they are not collinear. Then also we have to say that these points are not collinear. Okay. Now these are collinear. We know that these are not collinear. Then also we have to assume that they are collinear. Therefore, if these 3 points are there, I will draw here figure and explain you. So, if these 3 points are there, A, B, C, what I said, they are collinear. This is A, B and C. This point is A, B and C. If they are collinear, then the perpendicular bisector of this seg ABs, they are collinear. Suppose I drawn it here, they are collinear. Actually they are not collinear. And the perpendicular bisector may be, this is the point, this is the perpendicular bisector. If I will draw by using the constructions also, then you will notice that the perpendicular bisector, if 3 points are collinear, then the perpendicular bisectors of this point seg AB and BC, they are parallel to each other if they are collinear to each other then. Okay, they are parallel to each other. That we have to write here. Okay, they are collinear. Then therefore perpendicular bisectors, therefore just I shown you here, if they are collinear, means this point A, B and C, they are collinear, means in a straight line. And if I will draw the perpendicular bisector for AB and BC, they are parallel to each other because they lies on the same line. So here I will write here perpendicular bisectors, of seg AB and BC, of seg AB and seg BC are parallel. When they are parallel to each other, when these 3 points A, B, C, they are collinear, then their perpendicular bisectors are parallel to each other. And reason perpendicular bisector, here we have to write the reason, perpendicular bisectors of the same line are parallel. Bisectors of the same line are parallel. Okay. Now, so they lie on the same line and that's why their perpendicular bisectors are parallel. Okay. Now, this contradicts the statement 3 and this is statement number 4. If we are saying that ABC are collinear, then their perpendicular bisectors are what? Parallel to each other. Here I am saying this in the 4th statement. And in 3rd statement what I said that the perpendicular bisectors of seg AB and BC, they are intersect each other. Okay. And now I prove that if they are in a straight line, their perpendicular bisectors are what? They are parallel to each other. So this statement number 3 and 4, this is the statement number 3, they are what? Intersect each other and they are parallel. Two parallel lines never intersect each other, that we knows that, and that's why these two statements are contradicts. Okay, or here we have therefore this statement contradict three. Okay, and if these two are the contradict to each other, therefore our assumption, which is our assumption, that 3 point ABC, our assumption is wrong. Which is our assumption? That is these 3 points A, B, C are collinear. That is our assumption and it is wrong. Okay, now if it is wrong, then what is the correct? Therefore points A, B and C are not collinear. are not collinear. That is the what? Correct statement. And therefore, if these 3 points are not collinear, then any point on the circle, if any 3 points on the circle are not collinear to each other, that we have to write. Therefore, any 3 points on a circle cannot be collinear. Okay, you can prove it in that way. Understood all of you? What we have to show here? First of all, we have to show that these 3 points are what? The perpendicular bisectors of AB and BC intersect each other at point O. Okay, and then we have to show that if these 3 points are collinear to, we have to assume that these 3 points are collinear. Then if these 3 points are collinear to each other, then their perpendicular bisectors are parallel to each other. And the statement number 4 and 3 contradict each other, and that's why our assumption ABC is a collinear is wrong. Okay, so in that way we say that we can prove that the 3 points on a circle cannot be collinear, and that is the last example from the lesson number circle. And today we have finished the big lesson of our syllabus, and that is the circle. In our next lesson we are going to start the next lesson, that is the geometry construction is there, and for that lesson you have to use you have to buy all the geometry things, compass, pencil, then what that measurings, so all you have to bring. Okay, now here we will now from problem set number 3, question number that is the objective question, that MCQ questions are there, and in it 9th is also the star question. And for that, what is the question? Point ABC. This is the 9th question from question number 1. Okay, so point ABC is lies on a circle. Suppose this is the circle. I am going to explain you only. So this is my circle ABC, circle ABC on a circle such that arc AB, means suppose this is AB, this arc AB is 120 and BC is equals to also 120. Okay, and then no point except B there is a no point on the circle which is common in between point AB, arc AB and arc BC. And what we have to tell, if we draw this triangle, then it is which type of triangle that we have to what? That is the question. Suppose this is 120, we will take the little bit equal measures. So here it is BC. So if you see here, figure is not exactly matches with the question, then also what happens when we join these 3 points, you will notice what? If this angle is 120, this angle's measure is 60 because it is inscribed angle. If it is 120, this angle's measure is also 60. And as you know that triangles, all angles measure is equal to 180. 60, 60, 120. And 180 minus 20 is 120 is equal to 60. So if all angles are what same, then this is a which type of triangle? Equilateral triangle. This type of triangle is called as a equilateral. If all angles are congruent, then it is equilateral triangle. So in that way, what happens, we can show that this is a equilateral triangle. This is the HOTS question, and today we have finished all HOTS question. Today's circle lesson also we have finished. So today we will stop here only. Okay, have a good day.